It's now on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from Ralph Wilson Stadium.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games, and here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins, and when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
First down at the 29. And it's caught by LaShawn McCoy. McCoy taken down.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
The Bills doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. McCoy has got the toss, secures the football. That leads us to second down. Taylor set in the pistol. The Bills get a first down. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Wants to go deep.
That's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's the Bills' offense. They don't scare anyone when it comes to their running attack. This will be second down.
Ohio! Ohio! Come on, let's go!
McCoy's handed the football. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The Bills from the 32. On the receiving end, it's Harvin.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Taylor's setting up now in the pistol. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 6.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Rice is lined up as the single back.
Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Second down, 3 for the first.
Rice off the left side. Gains 11.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
This will be the 8th play of this drive. They better hurry to get the snap.
The Bills will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First and goal. Right back to him. Short run, and it's a touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Red 380. 380.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Landry's got it, and a first.
First down here. First down here after the completion.
Blue.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Toss to the outside. He's into the open. Miller's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
First and 10.
Has Cameron. He's tackled right at the 36.
The defense stops the clock.
Set up now at the 36. The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
Now first and 10.
It's Miller. Brought down by Timmons. Here's a look at the Dolphins' offense. Their running game, not what everybody thought it would be. Right in the middle of the pack when it comes to league average.
Defenses crowd the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 35. And it's Webb there to meet him. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bills defense stacks up. It's thanks to this unit that in the takeaway, giveaway category, they rank top 10 in turnover differential. The Dolphins now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. The Dolphins have it at the 34. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 25. Catch made. Gains 17.
If you want to keep your place on the offense, then catch the pass and break a tackle and get some extra yards. That's what the guy did on that play. Nice job by him.
First and goal from the 8. And here's the toss. And it's Webb there to meet him. This will be the 8th play of this drive. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. The Dolphins on offense here to start the second quarter. Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. And the second quarter is underway. The Dolphins are across with a touchdown. And it didn't take long for them to get this game right back to even here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice drive on the offensive side. That makes you feel good, and you just to execute so many plays and find a way to get down there and score a touchdown.
The Dolphins have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. Driving extra point is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The Bills coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
First down at the 20. They'll run it here. That's a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
McCoy solo back set. The Bills from the 27. McCoy's tackled down after a gain of 15.
McCoy's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First and 10. McCoy secures it on the toss. Second down now. The Bills line up, split backfield. They feed it to him one more time. Has the first down. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. And he'll start his return.
He's just standing.
And he's met head-on right there at the 20.
The Dolphins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
First down at the 20. Airing it out. What a catch. One-handed. The Dolphins trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Tannehill's been dropping back and finding targets so far.
Yeah, you're saying it right. They are behind, but it's not the fault of the offense. The offensive line giving this quarterback protection, and when you give him time, he's one of the best in the NFL.
Miller's brought down, but has the first. The Dolphins now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
First down at the 17. Flip to the outside. Lawrence Timmons makes the tackle.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
It's second down and 3.
Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet, in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
First and goal from the 6. Got the Miami in the end zone for the touchdown. Tannehill's just thrown his 15th touchdown of the season.
And the point after is good.
The Dolphins getting ready for the kickoff. Spins away from the tackle. And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line.
The Bills really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
First down at the 15. Handoff. He's got a wide open alley. McCoy taken down. The Bills are tied up in what's been a fun game up to this point, partner. McCoy's been really effective in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, the game is tied, and I'll tell you why it's tied. You said it right. The running game is absolutely kicking it out there, and they're taking names, if you know what I'm saying. And this running back, one of the best in the NFL.
Rice lines up as the single back here. The Bills take it from the 28. Rice, right side. Tackled right around midfield.
Rice is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. McCoy looking out wide.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Taylor's going to be in the pistol here.
Let's go. One, none. One, none.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down. The Bills lined up, bunch formation.
Ohio. Ohio.
McCoy. A tackle behind the line. The Bills now looking to convert here on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they struggled mightily in these situations. This is 3rd down. The Bills come out with a split backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. Looking to make a difference. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Dolphins offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Kenny Stills has the reception. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up. Press coverage all the way.
It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure to watch the clock. Don't get a sack, and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you give the message to all your teammates.
It's now 2nd down.
Got my rookie in the game.
Tannehill from the gun.
Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
A foot race to the end zone.
Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
An extra point is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
Out of bounds. Hey.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Bills bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 20. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff.
And Jones in on the tackle.
Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
2nd and 2.
Gets the handle here.
Shakes off the hit. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. And you see the stats right here. They might trail in this one, but it's hard not to look at those numbers and think that they have something to build on moving forward.
They do, Jim. They have a lot to go forward with. Stay with the running game. You keep dominating physically. Sooner or later, your defense is going to stop them, and then you have a chance to take the lead.
Hauls it in. What a goal and what a catch.
Well, there's no substitute for talent. And that time we saw a lot of talent from the quarterback throwing it down the field, and what a good job of the wide receiver making the catch.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8. The Dolphins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Takes the hit, throws. Second down following that incompletion.
Here we go. Grand 38. Ohio. Ohio.
Taylor's got it in the gun. Takes off with it. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
No points.
And that will close out the first half from Western New York. And we'll take a short break for halftime before returning for the third quarter. All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. They'll take it at the 20. The Dolphins offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
The third quarter begins with this play. And it's Webb there to meet him. The Dolphins are in front thanks to their quarterback. Tannehill's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
Johnson's able to read that play and make the hit. Getting set as fast as they can. Looks like they're in press coverage here. He'll throw it over the middle. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains. First down and 10. Jarvis Landry with the catch.
I'm going no huddle. Why you fucking stop?
So they complete one, and still it's second down. The Bills' defense now is going to go nickel.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And a flag comes out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Second down coming up.
Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
He sends the halfback in motion. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins from the 32.
That's why you fucking turn around.
Picks up about 2.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
The Dolphins will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Drop back, shotgun formation. It's caught by Kenny Stills.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Tannehill's completed his last 6 passes. Quickly to the line. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. First down at the 46. Darius in on the tackle. Second down here.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
There's some shifting around in the backfield. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. And he hauls it in.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Here's the handoff. Gains 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Hike the fucking ball. Wow. Hike the fucking ball.
The Dolphins call
Waste the fucking
timeout,
timeout.
and they'll have 2 remaining. Second down play coming up. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Ends up picking up 3 yards. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. The Dolphins have it at the 24. Makes the catch inbounds.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love
it. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Searching for space to the right.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Hurry up, 2-minute offense. First and goal. They call his number once more. Play after play after play here on this drive. Playing press coverage to the outside. Second and goal to go from the 1. Allen's the one who made the big stop.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal from the 3. And it's knocked down.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on third and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Parker's second touchdown of the game.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Bills talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. The Bills snap it at the 36. To the outside, McCoy.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
The Bills offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The running back goes in motion. Final quarter underway now with this snap. The defense gets a sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
The Dolphins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The wide receiver in motion. Makes the catch in open space.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Third down on the way. They'll go ground. McCoy taken down. The Bills continue to trail even as they continue to run the football with great success. McCoy is putting up some monster numbers even in a losing cause.
Yeah, this defense, they have no answers for this run game today, Jim. They have tried everything. Blitzing, crowding the line of scrimmage. Nothing is working. The one thing that is working, though, the defense is winning the game.
Ball at the 47. And Rice has got it on the toss. Running room. Touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
One back.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL. But not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown.
We have a review coming from the booth. The question is, did he break the plane of the end zone that's being challenged right now?
All we have to have is just a little piece of that football go over that white line. When you're scoring, you only need the tip of the football to get in. Now, if you're coming down the end zone to prevent a safety, you got to get the whole football out. So, Jim, look at this challenge and see if that football.
Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. McCoy's got his 3rd touchdown of the game.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's 1st and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Makes the catch at the 7. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Dolphins take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 26. Slashes to the left side. And picks up about 3.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense is ready and stopped it for a short gain. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And incomplete this time as Tannehill can't connect.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Third down.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
The Dolphins have it at the 29. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. The Dolphins snap it at the 36. Allen's there that time for the tackle. They're in the hurry-up mode. Second and 3. Back to him. Darius in on the tackle. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 45. Out to Stills. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Dolphins believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. They're in punting formation. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. First down, pressure on every snap now. We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. For about 4.
Jim, not second-guessing the running of the football in a situation like this. Even though you're down, it's late in the game. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. That time it didn't work. You just picked up a few yards.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Second and 6. Outside now on the toss for a gain of about 5.
You got to know the situations here as a player, and I'm sure he was told in the huddle by the quarterback, if you get a chance running the football, get out of bounds, save the time for us because we need it. Gets tackled in bounds, and now the clock is really working against him.
3rd down and 1. They hand it off to him again.
Poised, able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The ball is taken out of his hands.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10. Launching it deep. And intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
The Dolphins have been in a fight today. The score's 28-21.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Allen's all over the ball carrier. The Bills stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz. Wow, the D-line going into that spread look. They want to get to that quarterback.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 25. Miller's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put 2 hands on the ball.
The Dolphins last week cruised to victory, but now they're showing they're just as capable of playing in a tight game, Phil.
Yeah, when you want to be a good team in the NFL, you got to show that you have a lot of ways to win football games. We saw that last week. Now they got to show us they can win these tight ones also.
Blue 10. Blue 10. Go.
Takes the knee.
Good game. Good game.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.